Okay, this is an interesting one. And I'm going to read out the full email because I kind of get this sort of thing a lot. It's basically when you have no money for nutrition, and this is an exceptional case. So let me read this email to you. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'll leave out some of the stuff that might be identifiable. Anyway, 2 children. She is 169 pounds, 5'7". Got some chronic sinus and asthma problems, which are under control from medication. I want to lose weight and be more ripped a little bit. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting. My husband only makes about $900 every 2 weeks, and we barely make it through the month. And here's why. I just need some advice to know what foods to buy that are more healthier. You see, sometimes we eat bread and 2-minute noodles because the money is kind of low. I try to eat as often as possible steamed vegetables, but like I say, money is tight. Me and my husband and our 2 kids are just only 1 year here. It doesn't really say where here is, but I'm going to assume Canada just because I'll be able to give advice better, okay? Anyway, moved to Canada from South Africa a year ago. Husband is on a working visa. Kids are on a dependent visa, which means the mom can't work. Can't go back to the country because everything has been given up. So like I said, this is a really interesting email. So they're slowly building up, but need advice on foods for low income. Now, she's jumping rope twice a day, which you know who you are. If you've got, I'll email you the link to this so you know that I'm talking to you. I want you to look at some full body routines on the website that I've got written down there, and with it that are not requiring any equipment whatsoever, and that'll be great. You can do it 5 minutes here and there, just like your jump rope, okay? Sorry, I'm coughing. I just getting over a little something. No, it's not swine flu. It's a long email, sorry. So anyway, here's the big thing. They live on a farm, and the husband works for a farm guy, and the husband wants to lose a little weight. But check this out. The dude is 7'9", 330 pounds. That is a large man. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to give you the tips now. Holy, sometimes works all day, crazy hours. Okay, your husband works really hard doing a very physical job, okay? So he is going to need meat, all right? And steamed vegetables is great, but I bet you because he's such a large man and he's getting steamed vegetables and stuff while healthy and 2-minute noodles, I bet there's not enough food for him. And that would mean, in my mind, that since he's working so hard and he's probably not getting a ton of food, that his body is in that classic starvation mode where it holds on to any fat that it does have to use when maybe food gets even shorter. You can do some more research on that too. Just look up slowing down metabolism or something like that on Google, and you'll get all about that. So here's what I do when I used to be short on cash. Big places like Superstore or Costco. What's that one in the States? It's anyway, I can't remember. There's another big one. You go there and you can get big trays of like ground beef. You can even get lean beef, okay? You can get huge bags of like vegetables for much cheaper than you would at a regular store. Long lineups usually, but you know, whatever. As well, I'll bet you could get a big bag of potatoes and brown rice for the same price you're paying for those noodles. And if not, you're still going to get a heck of a lot more nutrition and a really good volume of food at the same time. So like, you got potatoes, yams, brown rice. These are very calorie dense foods that I wouldn't usually recommend for somebody on a diet, but with the workload that your husband's doing, you know. And also you can get big cans of tuna, like they're like that, and then separate it, break it down. You can get multi-packs of chicken and stuff like that. So check out some of the bulk grocery stores. That might work really good for you. And go with the lower grade meats and stuff. And if your meats are tough because you have to buy like a big roast, then you just want to cook them long and slow, like in a crock pot, or cut it up and make a stew out of it. You can make chilies using lentils and beans and all this kind of stuff. Make like big curries, you know, with the potatoes and stuff like that. So I should probably get some recipes up for people, but I hope this helps you a little bit. And feed your man. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, I'm probably gonna get ramifications for saying that. Feed the ones you love. There you go. All right.